I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Well, so what I just ran for you,
Look at your cool glasses. That's all I'm saying.
I ran for you the opening of
Of.
the Unsinkable Molly Brown, and then
We got lots of hearts. Yay! Lots of hearts right back at you guys.
but look at this.
Okay, so Todd just ran the opening of the Unsinkable Molly Brown.
Well, and there it is there.
And there it is there. You see the baby in the oh, now that is just crazy. Would that wood thing float like that?
Here's the baby.
This is the actual baby that they use that you're seeing on camera right now.
And I can put it over here for the close-up. They say Todd's mic isn't on.
Okay, your mic's not on? Technical problems. Hold on 1 second. So I did not realize, first of all, that you had this baby. That I did not know. I have to. He's changing his batteries, but I did not know that there was a baby. And so this little doll that they used in
You'll see it in the, like that shot's obviously a real baby.
right, but this little doll now is how old? Because this movie is how old?
It's from the 60s.
So that doll is 60-something years old, minimum. 63, and that's if it was a new doll. But this doll looked, I was going to say, I can tell this doll is made for the movie because it's made to look lifelike. Like G.I. Joe with lifelike hair and a kung fu grip. This baby is meant to be, I mean, looks a little, the 1,000-yard stare in the eyes. Yeah.
I'm going to show some close-ups if I can ever get fast. Somebody left the mic on.
So we are going to be doing something.
Okay.
Todd's going to have a show
Well,
and tell.
no, what I was going to do is,
But I do want to get the auction items up because it's for one of our own. And so,
Well,
do you want me to do that
we're in
now?
the middle of showing this, or we're stopping all this, okay?
No, because I would like you not to be interrupted. Okay, so I want to get the auction items up first because they were. So then we're going to do a show and tell, which I think is, I'm already like, wow, because I've never seen this doll before. There's so many things that I probably haven't seen that, because there were, in the beginning, there were thousands of things. Anyway, let me just explain to you what we're doing, and then we're going to go into the show. So Cheryl Murray, who is one of you, one of us, I would like to say, she has a GoFundMe because she and her wife are both handicapped, and so they have a van that is for that, and a special needs van, and it has been broken. They haven't been able to get it fixed. They haven't had the money to do that. And so they have a little GoFundMe up, and I just put it on my page just right before the show started because, if anybody can give, $1, $5, whatever you can give, because we're trying to raise the money for them to get their van back up and running, because it's the only way that they can get to the grocery store, anywhere they need to go, the few places they need to go. So that is what this is for. Therefore, I'm going to put a few things up for auction here, and the money that we raise from these auctions will be paid directly to this GoFundMe, okay? So we will arrange for that to happen. And that way, we're doing something special. And I really hope that we raise some good money for you, Cheryl, because I can't imagine what it would be like to be without transportation under the best of circumstances, and so when things are kind of hard to get around in the first place, I can only really imagine. So anyway, first of all, hello and happy Sunday, everybody, from me and Todd. Say hi, honey, before you go in on your thing, because I'm going to put these things up.
There's Nugget.
Oh wait, do you see this? We did not notice this until after the mama went to graduate to heaven. But in the beginning, if you can see, you can't see there, he's using the pointer. Look at that. There is a
Nugget
chicken,
is watching
a
my
rooster.
mother come down the Colorado River.
So the baby in there is Debbie's
to be Debbie.
character. And that rooster is looking over Debbie.
Exactly.
Now, here's the strangest thing.
Now, here's the...
We never knew about the rooster.
No, I never noticed
until after she graduated to heaven.
Now, you see this shot here.
Is that crazy?
At this point, it's now you're starting to see the doll. It's not on the close-ups. See, that's this doll sitting right here. So I'm going to put up this doll for a second.
Yes.
I forgot how I just had it there.
All
Where did I
right,
have
and
it?
then I'm going to put up the auction items.
Where's
No, look, it looks like 2 roosters there. Look.
it is too.
No wonder your mom and Nugget were so bonded. It's so weird. She had a special relationship with our first Nugget,
So
and it was
here's the
unbelievable.
doll,
Okay.
and I'm letting it pan up a little bit. So
Shannon Johnson's here. I miss you, Shannon. I'm glad to see you here today. Hey, Tammy Wilson.
that's the.
I
Okay,
will
we're
give
not
you
doing
the
this.
dates for the Alaska State Fair before the end of the show. I have to look. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're doing good. All right, so let me get this auction up and running for Cheryl Murray, and then we're going to get to the show. So now that you know what the auction is for, all right. So the first thing that we are going to auction off, there are a couple of things. I don't know if you'll be able to really see these things, right? I have to get up and do this. So that. Oh, okay. Mariana is going to come up and give us some help. Do we want to put it here?
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to put this. We'll do.
Move the wheel. Just take the wheel off the stage. So we
There
don't
you
hurt
go.
it.
Wheel will come back. Technical problems. There we go. So show the folks at home how it's done. There you go.
No.
And then what I will do once you get that, I'm going to put mine out here first. Okay, and then I'll put Debbie's out. So this is one of my favorite things that I wear. And I wear it on stage a lot, and I love it. It's in mint condition. We'll get a close-up of it. Aspen, are you back there? Okay. All righty. So we're going to go ahead and get a close-up of this. There we go. It's very beautiful. It doesn't have a ton of light on it, but we're getting closer now. Okay. So this is one of my favorite things. And so this is why something's only really special if it means something to you, I think. So I love this. He's got a light on it now. It's got lots of beautiful fringe on the arms. It's velvet and mesh and velvet and lots of fringe, and the fringe are beautiful. They are just, this whole thing is so beautifully made. But I love fringe. I know you guys know that. Fringe and sequins, that's my thing. So this is an amazing piece. It's a show piece. I wear it on stage. So let's start the bidding there at $5, and we'll start that. Just say cat, $5. That's all you have to say. Now I'm going to move this over here, and I will bring this. I don't know if I. The pounds are in the back. Okay, great. Let me do this. Let me get this over here. That's okay. Oh, you got your pretty legs. This is Debbie's. She wore it all the time. I'm sure Seth will probably know what it's been in because he is the expert on that. But she wore this all the time. So I'm sure it was in something. But I'll ask Seth. But the pants, here I'm going to undo this. So this is Debbie's. I don't know. We'll just put Debbie out. Just put Debbie and put $5 there, right? Oh my gosh, I did it. It was, but the tag was out. So okay, so there we go. So this is Debbie, and this is something that she wore all the time at home. She absolutely loved it. So the pants are here, and then the outer jacket goes over it. And she wore this all the time at home. So this is, yep, has her perfume on it still. It's absolutely beautiful. It is beautiful, beautiful. So here is number 2. So that's Debbie. Now remember, all of the proceeds from this will go to Cheryl Murray, her GoFundMe, to get their special needs van fixed, because it really needs the work. And then we have one more thing. Thank you. We have one more thing. It's called Debbie's Book Bundle. So this is from Debbie's library. And Todd wanted to put these in, and this is all three of these are for Cheryl, these things. So you will be making whatever you pay for these things, you'll be making it straight to Cheryl's GoFundMe. So this is Shirley Temple's autobiography called Child Star, which is, I love Shirley Temple, and I can only imagine how good it is. Okay, here we go. Sit in my chair and just sit down and be quiet. Here we go. So we have Shirley Temple. All right, that is from Debbie's library, and it has the sticker inside. Here we go. Got it? Okay. Oh, this camera, okay. All right, so it's Shirley Temple's book, and it comes from Debbie's library. So there's that, which I love because I love. Okay, here we go. And the sticker from Debbie's library. There you go on that. We go, oh boy. So that's number 1, Shirley Temple. Number 2 is me, Stories of My Life, Katharine Hepburn. Another interesting female, in my opinion. Way ahead of her time, and that is the sticker inside. Now, all three of these books are one lot, and they are all from Debbie's library. Betty Davis is the third one. And again, it's from Debbie's library. And I wish I actually had read this because I didn't know she had her own auto. I just remember her daughter writing a terrible book. And so there you go. All right, so that is the third auction item, are those 3 books from Debbie's library. So that's books, and you can start that at $5. And we are off to the races, Cheryl Murray. Let's see how we do. We will be announcing every now and then. The books are already up to 125. That's great. From Angela Pritchett. And, yeah, exactly. What were the first 2, Frank? The first 2 what? Items or books? The first 2 items. All right, so we'll go back. Okay, so, Frank, let me just show you real quick. And welcome, by the way.
He doesn't have a Catherine.
He does, actually. He has one Catherine, yep. But not this one. Okay, hold on. This is the first one, Frank. Let me see if I can get it. All right. So it's a velvet and fringe, and this is one of my stage pieces. I really just love this. I love it. To let it go for me is a big deal. I don't do that very well because my stage outfits are very special to me, and they're very unique pieces and well made. So this is all fringe and velvet, and it's beautiful. And then the second one, Frank, and for anybody else that wanted to see it again, it's really hard to move these. Hold on one second. Okay, is a Debbie loungewear. So she wore this at home all the time. All the time. And I'm sure Seth will find something that it's been in because he is the expert. But there it is. So it's lounge pants. Sorry, it's caught on my thing. There. Lounge pants with the matching lounge kimono. Yes, it's all full length. It's all full length. Okay, so there they are. We're off to the races, Cheryl Murray. Let's wish us all luck because it's for a good cause, of course, as it always is. So here we go. I am excited. Todd Fisher has a show and tell today, and of course, The Unsinkable Molly Brown is one of my favorite movies ever. So I just, we're ready for you when you are ready, my love. And let me say hi to some people. Hi, Sue. Hey, Susan Klenofsky, Tracy Saunders, Tula Lane. All right. What is Kat's bid? Was anybody able to keep an eye on my bid, on my outfit? Yes. There's 3 auctions going on, so it does get books are at 125, and this is at 35. Okay, so that's at 35. Oh, sorry, Frank just bid 300. Mine is 200. There you go. Thank you. 200 for mine so far. So there's where we sit. And all right, we're going to let you all continue to bid on stuff for Cheryl's GoFundMe. And remember, the GoFundMe page is on my Facebook page. If you just want to go and give a donation of any kind whatsoever, that would be awesome. And we can help her out. Okay, so now, Todd Fisher.
Well, I'm going to start over because we've
You
destroyed whatever we had. No one could possibly remember because I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Well, then start over from let's start from the very beginning.
Okay, first of all, we need to move the one mannequin back a little bit. Would you mind? Could you just move? She left the one mannequin kind of.
In his cam. All right.
Push that back a foot. You'll be good. Yep.
All right.
Backwards.
There you go.
There you go.
How about this one? It's
No,
in your shot.
It's fine.
Okay.
Close enough.
All right.
Okay, so what we were talking about before we got into the auction stuff was the movie The Unsinkable Molly Brown, which my mother made, or was released in '64. And I've started off the show by running the film clip, and I'm going to run it again, part of it anyway, because we kind of bashed it there. So here we go. Just watch this. I'm coming back. So see where it says "See You" right there? There's "See You." Okay, here's the doll. The doll that we just saw coming down the river. My mother, for whatever reason, knowing my mom, decided that she was going to save this doll.
Wow.
So here's the doll that was in that shot.
Amazing.
It even has green eyes like she does. And so it was, if you noticed, it was kind of sitting up in the picture. I can zoom it back a little there. It was sitting up like that. So, and it's in a little bed shirt. This is a little cotton bed shirt that it's in, period, like that. But it's obviously deteriorating a little bit. It's got some age on it. So I just thought that was a very...
Nikki Luongo said it looks a little like a burn victim.
It's got some age on it. We were just talking about that a minute ago.
60-something years old.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost a 60-year-old item here. And it's made of the rubber that they made these out of did not last. A lot of the science fiction movies, you don't have to cut to that. A lot of the science fiction movies that you see where they had the dinosaurs and stuff, they were made out of the same type of rubber, totally deteriorated. So I just thought that was kind of cool that my mother saved it. Now, while all this is going on...
Well, the nose is gone, which is really odd, isn't it?
Why do you think that's odd?
Well, it's not every day you see a face without a nose on it.
Well, it did a lot of blowing. You lose your nose when you...
God, Todd. Hello, Elizabeth Gandy. Hi, Janie. I would not put that doll in my bedroom. I might wake up screaming.
Well, I'm not. To be honest with you, this you won't ever see it for sale, so no one has to worry. Now here, if we go to this, let's go to the Apple. Go to Apple TV. There you go.
Oh.
So this is. We've talked about this before. That's Carrie and I on the set of Molly Brown in Colorado. And
is that your grandmother?
This is my grandmother here in the foreground, but this was the nurse, Dottie, in the background that got fired for spanking me. Probably should have let her go. But at any rate, and by the way, she's the one that sent me the alligator.
Did you have it coming?
Well, I crossed the street without permission. Now, no one really thought, you can go back to me.
I think sometimes back then, especially
It was
when...
a little extreme.
Well, you get spanked because I think what happened is people, that is the most startling thing for an adult to see a kid just run across the street and the spank.
Well,
and look, I
my
don't.
mic is not
I
on
think
again.
a little spank now and then is okay.
Did anybody mention that my mic's not on again?
It's not?
Not that I see.
Oh. Anyway, I just think that she probably spanked you out of shock, But not only that, it's okay to get a little spank now and then. Because if you get a little spank at the moment something's happening, you're not likely to do that again, or at least I wasn't. When I would get a very big spanking, actually, I didn't get little ones. I got really big ones, and so I would get in line really fast. I became a really good kid quickly. That's what spanking did for me. Now, beating is a whole nother thing. We don't even go there, but I don't think you're allowed to spank kids anymore, are you?
My mic doesn't work, so I'm not.
Okay, Todd's mic is officially out.
I have another one right
and he is remiking, so I will continue with you. Hello, Kylie Catla. Aloha and happy Sunday to you too. Who said that? She just said she likes a good spanking. Kathy, you are so funny. Yes, you guys are so funny. Angie Montalvo said Debbie had amazing foresight to keep the doll. That and a lot of other things. That is true, Angie. Very, very true. Barbara Hammond says to Janie she's afraid of dolls. You know what's funny? I feel like that about clowns. Yes, I do. But I think a lot of people might have a fear of dolls because of all the scary doll movies that we have been exposed to, such as Chucky or any other things. And I went to I performed at what's it called? Like one of those scary cons, where there's scary movies and then they have conventions. So it was like a fright con of some sort. And they had like the scariest dolls I've ever seen in my life there.
So ask if anybody heard anything that I said before.
Okay, well, I need to get some answers from the audience.
Now they can, but did they hear anything I had to say prior to this? Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yes.
So we've heard the story about the doll. We can move on. Is that what we're saying?
We can move on.
Okay, moving right along.
Yes.
Let me put the doll away because we don't want to lose our head over the doll.
No, we don't. That is so true.
Well, and she went to a lot of trouble to save it.
Patricia.
So it was pretty obvious that see the debris left over.
You know what? Philip Bamberger has been buying up tons of Ringling Brothers circus things. And now, see, I would have bought the clown stuff from the circus, the Ringling Brothers auction, because that's history.
So
And
did everybody see
even
the...
though I'm afraid of clowns, I would have bought that clown stuff. And Philip, they're not still selling stuff, are they? Because I'd be interested to see what they have if they do. I've been very, very green with envy over your Ringling Brothers, especially the elephant, jewelry that she had on her head. And oh man, Philip, you're at the right place at the right time. Thanks, buddy, for letting me know about that. Next time, say, Kat, there's a cool auction coming up. I would love to have seen this. We have the Goosebumps doll, Slappy. It's creepy. Okay, all right. Here we go. My mic is low. Can you goose that up a little bit, someone says? Yes. All right. Now Todd is super loud. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure how loud, but there you go.
1. Shouldn't be. I can turn down a little from here.
Yes. All right. So Debbie's outfit is up to 700, and now we're going to go ahead and let you go, and I will announce the others when I see them. Joshua Dixon is in Facebook jail. How's he talking? Oh, good. Well, Joshua, we hope that you get out soon. We know the feeling. It's really horrible. Really, really a horrible feeling. All right. Kathy Hobbs is his, you tell him we said hi too. Okay, back to Todd Fisher and his show and tell.
All right. Here we go. So, my mother took Carrie and I showed you that picture. Did everybody get a chance to see this picture?
Yes,
okay.
I love this picture.
So there, switch to the picture for 1 second. Okay, so that was Carrie and I on the set of Molly Brown. And then my mother, because of that, and it was filmed right near this little town right here called Ouray, Colorado, Ouray.
It doesn't even look real.
And that is actually an old picture, but it hasn't changed at all because we kept going back there. Here it is in the wintertime. Now this was taken quite a while back, but we would go there, and my mother built a house because of Molly Brown. She built this little house up there. My grandparents would go up there with her, and then Carrie and I would visit, and it became kind of our family retreat. In fact, I have a picture here. I did. Here it is. So there's my grandmother and my mother and my grandfather up in Colorado at that house.
But they look so happy.
My grandmother and grandfather loved it up there so much.
Now, see, I love it
See, I would
there
come
too,
and
but
I would come and
can't
visit.
breathe.
How do I turn this stupid name? I got to turn this name thing off.
The elevation is so insane that whenever we go up there, I have to huff on oxygen all the time.
Well, here I am up there.
Yeah. Otherwise, I got to tell you, I really love it up there. I think it's one of the most beautiful places ever.
No doubt. Here is Yippee and I right down the way from the house.
Snapper.
So that was Yippee with me up there, and that's right where that's the meadow.
Yes.
You know, and then over here was some land that I bought right down the street. That's the land right down the street from there, and it heavily influenced both Kara and I. Here's my cousin and I back when we were teenagers up there. That's in the driveway of the house. We're about
Who is that?
That's Robbie Reynolds right there. Rob Reynolds.
Oh my gosh.
We're about to go on a little. We went out for like 5 days up into the high country up there. But even before that, we were doing westerns. That's John Courtney and I doing westerns. So that was in my old western town. But that movie really influenced me so much so that I actually went out and bought, a horse. That was Rebel. He just
Yes.
passed away recently.
That became my horse.
No, you were on Molly because she was mellow.
Oh my gosh. And you know what's strange?
Here we are up in a mine. That's Marty Spicer and John Napa up at a mine. We're pretending like we were miners for a little film project we were doing. Here is the western town. That's John and I doing the remake of Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. But just the whole western thing became pretty influential, primarily really because we were around. You'll laugh at this one. Look at this picture. There I am doing another one of my little western town skits. Look at, Cat.
Aww.
Isn't that funny? Anyway, so what I was going to do is find a little scene for everybody that is down the ways in the movie, and it's an important scene. Well, earlier in the movie, they get married, and there you see. Let me go full screen here. My mother marries Johnny Brown, and there you go. And when she does, he gives her. He forgot the ring, so he gave her a cigar band, literally off of a cigar, and that became her wedding ring. And needless to say, that pays off later in the movie, and I'll scan way forward in the movie. And let's see, goes to, they're in Europe together. Anyway, you can come back to the set here, because I got to get to the close-up.
All right. So I love this cigar band. Oh, there's another. Oh, thank you, Philip. Excellent. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for that. The cigar band.
I'm on the scene right now where I was trying to find a close-up, though. So she's got the ring in her hand. Let's play this scene. Go for it. Now let's go to the close-up camera, and I'll zoom in here. There's the ring.
I get goosebumps when I see this ring. I love this ring.
I'm going to hold it with a black background, so we're going to have...
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to adjust it. I have to focus it. It's
Okay,
going to be a little bit of a
coming.
challenge.
There it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful?
So that's the cigar band ring that you see in the film. It's pretty small. It doesn't even fit my pinky.
Your mom and I have the same ring size.
Well, let's see you put this on then.
Okay, let's see. Of course, this is her wedding band.
But
that
you got to come over here.
I am,
in
but
the
I'm just
camera.
putting my ring down here to show you. This was Debbie and Eddie's wedding band. And then, let me see if I can get this on.
Well-
Let's see. Oh, it's just a hair small.
Put it over here so we can see
But
it.
that's
Put it on your
so-
pinky. Oh,
Put it on my pinky. There we go. So we
There
see
you
the
go.
pinky. It's so beautiful, this ring. So pretty. Really pretty, isn't it?
so what's funny though, in that scene that you just saw, you'll notice that she was looking at the ring and she says, "Always remember two things: that I love you in the name of the bank." In a ring this size, I don't know where they would write all of that, where you could read
Well,
it.
it's a Hollywood version of this.
But I always laughed about that because, I mean, like, its ring is so small,
Yeah.
there's no way you could print all that on the inside of this ring. But here's the original ring. This will obviously not ever be up for sale. I think, one of my favorite
I think
items.
I think it actually is your favorite item, and I'll be honest, I think it's my favorite too.
Right.
There's just something about that ring that it was a very big, part of the story, but I've never seen one before, and we will probably never see one again.
Well, why would you? Whoever would.
I don't even know if anyone's ever had a cigar band ring, but if people saw that, they'd
But
want it.
you know what? It's based out of the true story. That's the fun part of it. It's based in fact, which I think is kind of also what makes it fun. Oh, here's the scene.
Oh, you mean the real Mr.
There it is.
Brown?
Now there's the scene. You could see that the enamel has worn off in the background. It was just like, red enamel. But now you could cut. Let's go to the cut to the ring here. Let me get your focus. See how the enamel's missing around the head?
See if Aspen cut to the single
She's on
camera.
it. She's on it.
There you go.
And now cut back to the other. There you go.
So the enamel is worn off.
Yeah, but it's easy. It's it's a red enamel.
I actually like it without it
well,
better.
but if you go back to the original scene that I showed you,
Yeah.
You would want that. So anyway, I just thought it was a very cool. Here, I'll do a screen grab of that. We could always look at it further if we want.
Sharon Amoroso wants to know if your mom had to buy these items.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
The studio gives you bupkis. Now, while we're on the bupkis subject, right here, this little outfit right here. You can go to the one camera and then come see if you can center up too. I could bring it up on the stage. Anyway, this is my mother's belly up to the bar boys outfit.
One of my favorite numbers ever.
And these are her boots.
Wow, you took that out of the case to come down here. Thank you.
But if you zoom back on that camera just so you can see that, I'll bring up the number because I think this is my all-time favorite number and worth going to jail on, should we get caught. But I don't know that anybody knows this song, so it's probably worth fooling around with. So there's that outfit, right? So she's sitting in a bar room. She's been asked to be a bar girl. She doesn't know how to play piano or sing, but she's trying to figure out how to do this one song that she does
Harv Presnell.
the best.
The best. And he just recently passed away
Yeah,
in the last few years.
Yeah.
And his voice.
He
Amazing.
was in Fargo.
Oh yeah, he was the
The
father-in-law.
father-in-law, yes.
Yeah, that owned the
But
car place.
that
right?
scene, you see when they do that scene, there's a guy up in the fake mountain there dropping
Gold.
It's pyrite. But
Yeah.
but when you're a little kid, you saw how old I was. I'm 6 years old. I was like, I got to keep some of that pyrite, and I was like, man, this is the greatest thing ever. And it's fool's gold, of course, but it looks like gold. If you don't know what the hell gold looks like, it
Yeah.
looks as good as gold. It's very gold looking all the way, but it's just not gold. But that was a very Carrie and I we played on that set. You see that little log cabin and that whole sequence, and to this day I have the potbelly stove that she burns up the money in.
Where is it?
It's in Creston in a crate.
Oh my gosh.
I loaned it to a museum once for a little while. But again, it's such a romantic story.
Yes.
And the music is so beautiful. Meredith Willson, wrote all the songs, and it's to me, probably my mom's, I think, really her best role in many ways. I mean, I just did a talk show the other day where there were three girls that were movie reviewers kind of people, and they're very knowledgeable, and they picked their three favorite films, and of course Molly Brown's always in there, but it's more obvious. The Molly Brown one's obvious. Singing in the Rain's an obvious one. They were trying to pick more esoteric stuff and asked me to do that also. But you can't get away from Singing in the Rain or Molly Brown because this is my mom. I mean, everything about that is her. All the stuff that's going on. I mean, the rags to riches story, it's her.
Was she the only actress considered for this role?
No, well, you know that story.
Oh wait, so this was this the role that they wanted Shirley MacLaine for?
Right. So Charles Walters, the director, was adamant with Louis B. Mayer that he wanted Shirley MacLaine, and he was fighting for Shirley MacLaine, but Shirley was on another picture and really wasn't available. My mother came along and said, no, I have to do this movie. I mean, in fact, I'll do it for less money. At the time, she was the #1 box office. So MGM was like, yeah, this is great. Debbie's going to do it for a great price. And he was like, no, I don't want her for this and blah, blah. So my mother goes down to Charles Walters' beach house, the director of the film, and she sits down with him and says, I really think I can do this movie. I am this character. Believe me, I can pull this off. And he's like, Debbie, you're dreaming. You're much too small for this part. She says, well, how small is the part? Because she's not small. And so Dynamite comes in small packages, and there she goes. So the first week of filming, Charles Walters was so resentful he wasn't even showing up to the set very often, and it was really like a very bad vibe. And then he started seeing the rushes, which is you sit in the screening room and see what they're up to, basically. And he starts to realize, shit, this girl is, and then he shuts up, and they go on to make it a very, very successful movie.
Seth Robichaux says he adores Shirley, but there's no way she could have done the role justice. How I feel about it is that I think Shirley MacLaine would have been fine in this role, but I think that this role was meant to be Debbie's role, and that's why I don't think anyone could have touched this performance.
I see why. First of all, I see why he wanted her. She's bigger physically,
and she's scrappy.
Well, but nobody had my mother's upbringing. He didn't understand that. My mother was brought up with my uncle, who was a few years older, plus their cousins. So there were all these boys around her, no girls. So she was a tomboy to the max. And, she would wrestle, and everything you see in that movie was really her. And I don't think that they understood that. I think Louis B. Mayer understood it. And don't forget, Lillian Sidney was there in these days. So Lillian Sidney was in the middle of this saying, oh, this was made for Debbie. Also, Shirley, I don't think is as good a singer as my mother. It's different. Needless to say, it's in the history books. Here's her script. So this is the Molly Brown script. In the script, I'll walk up on the camera to make it. Well, I wonder if I could do it on the close-up camera. Here, let's go to the close-up camera. I bet I could fix it here. Go close-up. See you. It says see you. The one that says see you.
There you go.
All right, now let's zoom out a little bit and get this one going. So, all right. So, let's open that up a little brighter. All right, so she had these scripts bound. They don't come this way on the set. They just come with paper. But she had this company bind it. But, then they added photographs that related to the script as well. So you not only have the script. Let's see if we get that sharp. That looks pretty sharp right there. But you also have the pictures that were behind the scenes pictures as well. So script plus cool pictures. And she did every one, and this includes all the changes. So when you start to get, there weren't a ton of changes in this movie, but obviously that's a change because different colors. So the changes would come in different colors. So there's obviously a few pages, but not a ton of stuff. This was a pretty well-respected, you can come out of that. This was a pretty well-respected show. This had been on Broadway, and, people liked this story, so it was fairly well refined. But how does it translate from Broadway, to the movie screen?
She and Harv Presnell
later went on to do that.
They later went on and toured this on a live stage.
They did for years.
I would have loved to have seen that.
And she did it, pretty late in life. Actually, she was in her 40s and 50s doing this, dancing around like that, crazy stuff.
Heck, well, I'm sorry, but Donny Osmond is 65. And he is dancing his tail feathers off every single night here in Las Vegas. So, I'll tell you, when you got it, you got it. And your mom was dancing too, all the way to the end of her life. By
she
the
was,
way.
but Molly Brown, like you saw that belly up number. I mean, that is a very demanding.
Yeah.
That is not jumping up and down on the bar and flipping the guy over, and it's raucous. And it's but there's no better. There's a number that I want to play for everybody that is my second favorite number. But if there was a first and second that'd ever be so close, it's this, and it's a number called "He's My Friend." I just think this number is.
Oh, somebody else just mentioned.
Oh my
this.
gosh!
Yeah.
So I believe that "He's My Friend" is actually. To this day, translates into not only a really fun thing, but I mean, it's like one of the all-time great raucous dance numbers ever. And it was so typical of what would be a Molly Brown thing to do. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to run this one for you.
Kimber Sisson's so cute. She's like, "What movie is this?" And everyone's like,
Molly Brown.
"What movie is this? It's Molly
Well,
Brown."
not everybody's seen the movie.
You know what, Kimber? You would love this film. This film, and I'll tell you another one of Debbie's movies you would love that was non-musical, was Goodbye, Charlie.
Yeah.
You would love that movie too.
But this dance number,
Do we have a copy of this to do a giveaway with?
Sure,
We do?
of course. This movie, that dance number in particular, was so complicated to do, and my mother was actually doing part of the choreography for that. I mean, you know, that scene right there with the two younger guys, or alleged brothers in the movie, you know, they had to shoot this with multi-cameras. You could never cut it together. It would never match. It's too insane, like what's going on. You know, people are just everywhere, and there really is. It's not like regimented like a Fred Astaire number where they're always in the same spot, the same note. This was just raucous, but you got to admit, it's we got kicked off. Speak.
Okay,
Hit the button.
We're getting in.
Hit the button.
We're getting in trouble.
You say okay. Hit it.
I know it's still
Say
showing,
resume.
but we're getting a warning.
respond.
So we're going to have to. We'll probably go to prizes soon because the.
No,
We're
when
still
you see
on,
that, you
but
just
we're
you
getting
hit resume.
the flashing warning on our. So we can do no more music or film scenes over.
Well, we're
10
done with that
seconds.
anyway.
That's right. However, I think it's good that we got these few under our belt.
You're live.
Because
Go.
I'm shocked
You're on
that
the
we got away
Are you
with
switching?
this.
Or you?
And I don't want to go to Facebook jail. I don't want to go. No. What do you mean I'm not on there? Am I gone?
No, you're still there.
Oh, okay, good. I don't
When you
wanna
see
be
that
gone.
warning, though, you got to hit continue.
Okay, so we're back there. That's okay. We showed our numbers. We got away by the skin of our teeth, but we did get away.
Would you like to know what the numbers are for auctions?
Yes, let's get the auction numbers, and then we can let people know where that stands. Go ahead.
The book bundle,
The book bundle, 350.
350.
The cat kimono,
505.
505.
And the Debbie
Debbie
Loungewear, 700.
Loungewear.
Remind everybody
700.
what the money's for.
The money is to go to Cheryl Murray's GoFundMe page, which is to get her her van, which is a special needs van, up and running because it's the only way that she can get around, and she hasn't been able to use it in such a long time because they haven't had the money to get it fixed. So
So are we trying to get it fixed?
So we are trying to get it fixed, but this is going straight to her GoFundMe page, so we will be taking care of that, you know, when the time comes. And but thank you everybody so far for your bids. We really appreciate it. And whoever's bidding on mine, who's the highest bid on mine? Barbara Hammond. Barbara, this thing is so beautiful. Yeah, it's Barbara Hammond's happy birthday. It's her hippo birthday. Happy birthday, hippo birthday, Barbara. I'm so happy that you got a chance to make some sweeping move in your life at this juncture, because it shows a great deal of courage to just leave where you've been living for a long time, pick yourself up, move to a new city, Las Vegas, buy a house here, and that takes a lot of courage, and I think that you did a good thing there. Everybody I know, Seth will probably be the next one that moves
Pick
here, is what I'm
yourself up,
thinking.
dust yourself off,
Pick
and
yourself
start
up,
all over again.
Dust yourself off and start all over again. Hey, guess what? Today is Kristen's last day, Kristen Alderson's last day, and the cast of Musical the Musical. Tonight is their last performance here in Las Vegas for a while. So I'm kind of sad about that because I wanted to keep her around for a bit. But I have a feeling that play will be back. I do indeed. So what have you got there? What have we got here?
Buck out in the side lot.
Oh, yeah. That's like, so we are, let me just see where we're, so I think what we'll do is we will put the, we'll give away the farm now.
where's the? You got my book, right?
You're,
Why don't you do a DVD of Molly Brown?
yes.
I can come up with that.
All right, so let's get the wheel and
Okay.
okay, and then I've got the list right here. So if you came into the room in the last 5 minutes, you
should
would
do,
be not
steal this one.
available to win because we wouldn't have gotten your name in time to get this list to me.
Put
So
the
you
wheel
can
right
do
in
it-
front of the. All right, you can put it over there. That's all right.
Shall we move this light?
No, it's fine. We're good.
Or is
We're
that
good.
good there?
You got to turn it around though,
Yeah, the the
all the way around.
all the way around. That's right. Show the folks at home how it's done. That's right. Kimber Sissons asked me how was the commercial shoot with
You can
Patrick
help 'em,
Warburton.
'Cause you
It
can
was
see it
so
better than they
fun,
can.
and you want to know
So
something?
you can help them.
He
with the
looks
number.
great.
That's as close as it'll
He
go.
looks. I think he looks better now than he did when he was on Seinfeld. Yes, but he has this great voice. He's very nice, and he's a very decent human being. I mean, like, you know, you don't meet. I don't know. I'm not down on actors, but he's not actory. I love that. He's like a normal person who has, great manners, and he's so nice, and he's humble, and and he's great. I really didn't know that he did so much voiceover work. He's the voice of the Tick. Also on another, is it South Park? Is he on South Park? Is it South Park? I don't watch that, but yeah, but he's super nice, and we had a great time, and it's going to be very cute. That's for sure.
Even in the wind.
Even in the wind, it was about 50-mile-an-hour winds, and I was outside, and so my eyes were watering because whenever we get wind, I get my famous allergies. So that was thank you, Deb Tyler. I appreciate that. Hi, J.D. Montgomery, Catherine Maxey. Geraldine Coviello. We have a really good crowd in here today. Hello, Debbie. She said that this movie was her favorite Debbie movie of all time, and that's good. Don Renta, Buck should be on the show. You're not kidding, Don. He's a character and a half, isn't he? Oh God, that is funny. All right, so So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give things away. We're going to do our giveaways. I just want to ask you if you have anything that you wanted to show before we do that, or wanted to say in closing about Molly Brown.
About Molly Brown?
Yes.
No, I mean we covered it.
So how old were you when you went to visit your mom on that set?
Like 6 years old.
And you remember it vividly?
Very well.
Isn't that
Because
funny? Because I don't remember a lot from when I was 6.
Well, everything
Nothing
that
good.
to me
that's
it's
terrible,
to
but
me
it's
remembering
true.
things is usually about something happening.
Yeah.
That causes you to remember. And if you don't remember, it's usually because nothing good happened.
Yeah.
Or something horrible happened. I mean, it could be traumatic one way or the other.
Your mind shuts down.
But I remember a lot of different things, partly because of the things around it that supported it ongoing.
Yes.
Don't forget, like, you go on the set of this movie, and you're like, wow, okay, this is a great experience. Then the movie comes out, and then you're involved with the release of this movie. And then, she's talking about it all the time. In those days you did talk shows and things just like today.
Mm-hmm.
And then she incorporates it into her Vegas act. So it's just like, it supports the memory.
Yes.
Constantly hearing these songs, all of that, having people be able to play it for you at will, any one of these songs.
Oh,
That
I
was
know.
handy.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know a million songs at 6 years old, although probably more than most 6-year-olds, I would probably venture to say.
Well, so what's your fondest memory of when you were little on the set of Molly Brown, or what was going on?
I played you the gold scene because it was the most memorable. I remember watching that whole scene and the way it was done, and the guy up on behind there dropping the gold, and me getting to keep some of the gold. That was of Molly Brown. That was the most memorable on the set. But that was all shot on a set at MGM. The second most memorable would have been up at the Last Dollar Ranch, up in Colorado. The scene where they're singing "I'll Never Say No to You" up in the tree.
That of course, that song has a very special place in my heart.
Well, being in that meadow up
Yeah.
there, and the tree is all still there, all that is still there. You know, so, and I've visited it over my years, just because you actually, you know, you can go the back way to Telluride, pass through there. So I have been there before, you know, revisiting the memory, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's probably why I remember it as well as I do. And then having the stuff, you know, having the
do.
ring, having the costumes, that reinforces the memory. So I think I have a little different way of remembering things because of all of the stuff and the visitations and the history.
I think if I was to say, it, I wish your mom was still here for many, many reasons, but one of the things that I think she would have loved, or people would have loved, because I know she was excited about it because we were talking to her about what she would like to do, you know, in Act 3 of her life, because God knows.
Act 5, actually.
Act 5 of her life. And what she wanted to do was what I was doing. She wanted to come in here into
Yeah.
this theater. She loved this theater, and she wanted to teach. And she wanted to just have intimate sessions, you know, like I do here. And she was so excited about that. You know, whether it was acting or just
Well, we
all
were going to
kinds
bring
of
her in on
things.
your little seminar at
We were
first.
going to bring her in for Get Your Fire Back because she just loved the whole idea of that. And I said, oh my gosh, people would so love that. They would so love that. And so
My mother was an
she
expert
would've
on
loved
getting
that.
her fire back.
Your mom was the expert on getting her fire back. So she would have left quite a legacy here in this theater if she had been able to do that. So we're going to go ahead then, and we're going to give away the farm. See, we're going to do the Molly Brown DVD and your book.
Sure.
Is that it?
You want to do that together, you mean?
We'll do that together.
You want to do those one or those two different giveaways?
Okay. Two different giveaways? Okay. So we're going to do the Molly Brown DVD, and is it remastered?
Who's looking at the names?
I've got the list. So when she
You have the numbers.
she is going to. I have the numbers, and so she's going to spin.
Okay.
All
So we'll
right.
do the DVD of Molly Brown first, since
the
we've been
DVD
talking
of
about
Molly
it.
Brown first.
All right, here we go.
Vicki Giddens is thanking you for.
That's all right. Well, you guys
minute,
have.
wait,
let's get this thing working. You guys have just
Yeah,
hammered
show
it.
the folks at home how it's done.
You
there
see,
we
it
go.
can't sit like that. It's
Hi,
gotta sit
Emily.
Like that.
I hope it's good to have you.
There you go.
Okay,
Now let's turn the whole thing like that.
all righty.
Oh,
There you go.
wow.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
Well, it's really going now.
Okay. And I've got the list in front of me. Holly said,
Number
is
52.
number 52. Hold on. Charlotte Robnett, you have won the Unsinkable Molly Brown DVD. Now, is this a remastered or is this?
Well, they did remaster it, yes.
Yeah,
it's,
so
but it's,
Charlotte
it's,
Robnett,
it's, It comes
congratulations.
from Time Warner.
Comes from Time Warner.
So this was George Feltenstein over at Time Warner.
Yes.
Gave us a whole bunch of movies from Time Warner.
Okay.
And, you know, and all he asked in return was that everybody have a look at their website. They could sell great classic movies
Yep.
on DVD. It's awesome.
Yes.
So they gave us at one point, I don't know, probably 100 DVDs. Over the last 2 years, we've given most of them away. I think I'm down to maybe a handful.
Okay, so Charlotte, I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you are, please do me a favor and write me, shoot me an email at info@catcosmetics.com and let me know that that you are claiming your prize of the Unsinkable Molly Brown, the DVD, and make sure I have your address, and we will send that to you. Congratulations. Let's go for number 2.
You want to check right next to is the
What's that?
with the.
Yes.
Well, number 2 is going to be the book.
Number 2 will be the book.
It's a Todd book. Where is the Todd book?
It's up there.
It's up
Oh,
here.
she's got it as number 8.
Okay, that's okay. We can just do
All right, we'll come
this.
back to it.
My Girls is going to be the next thing up, and it will be signed. Todd will be happy to sign it if you want it. There you go. You
I
want to
will
hold
sign.
that?
Well, you hold it. You got
No,
it.
because I was. Oh, okay. So then this will be number 2, and this is a copy of Todd's book, My Girls, which he will sign to you or whoever you
And
want.
I think I even tell Molly Brown stories in there.
Yes, indeed, you do.
Okay.
All right.
Number 38.
Number 38. Hold on a second. Number 38. Geraldine Coviello. Geraldine Coviello. You are the wiener of Todd's book. Please write me. There's your applause for you and Charlotte Robnett. Go ahead and write me at info@catcosmetics.com and let me know that you are claiming your book, Geraldine. And you know what I'm wondering, Geraldine,
Oh,
do
and,
you
and
have
then who
this
you
book?
want it signed to.
And who you want it signed to and an address. Now, Geraldine, do you already have this book? Yes. Oh, Sharon Amorosa says that she buys from them all the time on Time Warner, so that's really good.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so let me know there. And so who is numero 3? And we've got, let me get this. Let me see which one this is so I can get on track here. All
Well, why
right.
don't you get your numbers sorted out?
Yes.
Number 49.
Number 49. Here, hold on one second. Let me look this up. Number 49. Tammy Kreis. Tammy Kreis. I haven't seen your name in the winner's circle in a long time. In fact, I'm not sure if I've ever seen it in there. So let me go ahead and go here. Oh, yes, indeed, Tammy Kreis. Aha. Let me see. Barb Kevern has donated this beautiful prize for you, Tammy.
It's a white box.
It's a white box. That's great. Tammy, you have won the eye and lip wrinkle smoother. This is from Cat Cosmetics, and it is donated by Barb Kevern for you. This is an amazing thing. If you can put this cream under your eyes, and then if you have lines above your lip, which I don't know how old you are now, actually. but
Frank
if-
just suggested
Yes.
that we give away because he sent us a few copies of his movie
Yes.
or his book, either way. But I saw the stacks of the movies in there, so that could be an item.
Okay. Okay, but we don't have it in here, right?
Well, but everybody knows what it is. You want me to
Okay.
grab it real quick?
Yes.
Well,
that
by the
would be
time
good.
you get
so
to the
you
next,
you are getting the eye and lip, under eye and upper lip wrinkle smoother. It's fantastic. People that use it will tell you it is amazing. And so congratulations, you have won. Please write me at info@catcosmetics.com. Let me know that you were here and claim your prize. Number 56. Hold on one second. 56. Let's see. Gillian Gray. Gillian Gray, you have won. Oh, I love that. Oh, Gillian. All right. So Gillian Gray, I'm gonna get rid of the number because we're all back. We're bass backwards. But does it say? And yes, it does. It says this is. Is this right? Okay, so you are getting gifted from Medea Smith Garvin, and she has, Medea, thank you so much. I don't know if you're here today, but if you are, thank you, thank you, thank you. My favorite new cleanser in going. I mean, it is a 2-in-1 cleanser and toner in one. Takes your makeup off like boom. Super gentle on the eyes because it's foaming. It's a foaming cleanser, and I love this. But it takes everything off really fast, and I say it washes away your makeup in a bad day. This is an amazing product. And so, Medea, thank you for that. And we just added to it a little beautiful jar of Elastin Collagen Cream. So you're going to get both of those. And who did I say won that? Because Gillian Gray, you are the winner. There you go. Okay, let's go on to the next one. All right. Oh, yes. Who have we got? You know what? Number 5. Hold on one second. Number 5. Number 5, Patricia Duff. Patricia Duff. I know. What a great thing. Hey, Patricia. Okay, Patricia, let's see who we have here. This was donated by Amy Perkins. Thank you, Amy, so much. And so, Patricia Duff, you have won a $25 gift certificate to catcosmetics.com. Go ahead and make sure that you write me and claim your prize at info@catcosmetics.com and let me know that you did receive this, and I will send this link to you on your email. Thank you so much, Patricia, and thank you, Amy Perkins, for donating that. So great. Okay, next one. Yes. Yes, we are ready. All right.
We are at number, wow, it's just so close, number 7.
Number 7, Doris Sam, Hahm. I think that's a new wiener for us. Doris Sam. You are the wiener, and I want you to please do me a favor and make sure that you write me at info@catcosmetics.com and let me know that you have received this notification that you, Doris Sam, are a wiener. Let's see who this is from. This is from Cat Cosmetics, my company, and by the way, if you see anything you like on here, you can get 20% off of everything right now just using We Care. Can you get this open? Because, yes. Yeah, I'm not sure because they got when we were cleaning for the last event. So there. Okay, all right. You come back here. I need you. We're almost done. No, we'll give that away next weekend. Come on. I know, but he'll be okay. Frank, get my co-host back up here. He's worried that you're going to be upset if we don't give those away today. We have a lot of shows we can give those away on. He can't find them because, yes. Doris Sam, this is what you have won. This is the most amazing brush set. Bam! See that? It's awesome. It has 9 brushes in it, and I designed all of them, so they're all professional brushes. They're all made for something, right tool for the right job, and so you have won this, Doris Sam. Congratulations. You are a wiener, and this was donated by Cat Cosmetics, my company right there, so there you go. All right, the next wiener, please. Okay.
No, no numbers, number 4.
Number 4. This is very strange, isn't it? And look at Frank says, because Kat doesn't have enough going on. Right? That is so true. He says, I am not upset ever. Mary O'Connor, you are the wiener. Mary O'Connor, you are the wiener, and I know she's here because I just saw her name a second ago. What did Mary win? Let's see what Mary won. Let's just check it out. And what number are we up to? Anybody know? This is number 7. Thank you, Malti Sharma, who is in the audience with us. All right, Mary Connor, you have won the Rose Glow Facial Oil. This is gold in a bottle, Mary. This oil is so awesome. You can wear it alone. It's made for the face. It's very lightweight. It's made from rose petals, and so it smells amazing. It is the most beautiful face oil ever. You can mix it with a moisturizer if you want, or you can just wear it. I put it on actually before I go to bed at night because I wear this instead of a night cream. I absolutely love this. So this is from Cat Cosmetics. It is Facial Rose Glow Oil. Thank you, Mary Connor. You are a wiener. Make sure you write me and give me your address so that I know where it comes from. Okay, now I have, where's the last? Let's see here. I've got, yes? Oh, that's right. Is that the last one? Yes, okay. All right, here we go. Numero 8. That is number 8 is coming up. I just need glasses. Hold on. And good thing I had 2 pairs here. Here we go.
And for number
Num-
The lucky 21.
Number 21. Number 21. Here we go. Yes, indeed. Looking, looking, looking. These are so small, and these glasses are not as strong as they should be, so just give me a
Here,
second.
you want these back?
Oh, no, but put those on, and let's get a shot of Todd and his new glasses. Put them on.
These are the cat glasses.
I look at the Todd finally got a pair of Ray-Ban readers.
It was on my Christmas list for like the last few years, but I wasn't good enough to get anything.
Right?
I'm glad you were good enough this time.
Exactly. The wiener is Sharon Cleland. Sharon Cleland, you are the wiener. And you, Sharon, have won. This
Okay, and then
beautiful
you're gonna.
necklace.
Oh,
This
and you're
beautiful
gonna. When are we
necklace.
closing the auctions?
The auction is going to close. All right, we're giving you 1 minute to close the auction.
Because you got to your last item.
Malty, can you time that and look for the auction number so we can be sure? And so this is it. We're done with the wheel. So that's
Still gonna
good.
give one of Frank's away even though you don't have it to show?
Well, then
better
we
to
have
show
to
it.
find it. Yes,
Better-
because
I know.
I don't want
I
to.
know there's a stack of
Oh,
them.
I know
but
we
you guys
have them.
cleaned
It's
them
just
up.
that when they got the house ready for Get Your Fire Back, they put things somewhere, and I'm not sure where. So I don't want to give it away because then I have to.
And then after you close, you'll have to remind people where this money's not going to the normal.
Right. We'll get all that taken care of. So there you go, Sharon Cleland. Congratulations, and I hope you love it and wear it in great health. That is from. I think that's from
That
me.
thing looks like solid gold to me.
Isn't it beautiful? It is beautiful. Yes.
You're supposed to give Kat some money next time you win at golf so she can buy another pair of glasses.
I don't make that kind of money.
Those actually do look like mine. I lost
They
mine.
cost a lot of money.
Yeah, but they're beautiful and they look so You look very handsome.
It's either that, either new golf clubs or the
handsome.
glasses. But you know,
You're handsome. That's all I've got to say.
About Malty, if she's here, so
Malty is here. Malty, would you like to come up and say hi? I think that's a good idea. I'm putting a little something on my poor dry lips. Here we go.
where did the microphone go that was here?
That I don't know. It's not here, but Malty. Now you can come and sit the
No, you
best
could just have this.
possible. No, don't you go because we're gonna. Okay, the auction is
Last
closing.
time you did this, it was another 30 minutes. So
No. We're just gonna say hi. And so I don't know if you're in my.
the mic is on.
Okay, there you go. Now let's see here. There you go. This is Malti Sharma, everybody. Say hi, nice and close.
Hello, everyone.
Generally, Malti is pretty shy, but right now, when your camera's right there. And let me just say that I've known Malti for 20 years, almost 20,
Yeah,
right?
it's almost 20.
We met each other at Soap Talk, the show, right?
Right.
And then we became friends. And we went to England together. Do you remember, honey, when you and I first started seeing each other and I went to England for the Night Rider
I
convention?
can't remember that far back.
Well, your dad passed away that day I left, so that's kind of an easy way to mark it because
I don't remember that either.
remember that because the car came and that's what was going on. So Malty and I have had some good adventures together, haven't we?
Yes, we
Yeah.
have.
And so you needed to take a vacation because you had a flight you were about to lose, right?
Yeah, and I ended up changing it and paying a little extra.
Yeah, and so what she did was she was supposed to go to Florida, but then she had this flight that she had to use or lose, and so I said, "Why don't you come see me?" And so she said, "Okay," and then that's how it worked out.
Yes.
Because you are an adventure girl, though. How many times have you seen Bon Jovi?
I've lost count. Maybe 60.
Oh,
60 all over the world.
England, Paris.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's serious.
yes, and she's not a stalker. She has a real job, and she
I don't know. 60 qualifies.
60.
So I've met people who've got over 100. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Patty Hughes is climbing up there with Elton. I know
Well,
that.
I have friends that are like Grateful Dead fans, and they do the
Yes.
same. They'll just go on tour with them,
Exactly.
follow them around everywhere they go.
Yep. All right. So now we have to be very careful here. We're going to announce the winners of the auction. And so when we do that, I want you to look above, and when you get off, you're going to see on my page you're going to see the post I put up there right before the show for Cheryl Murray's GoFundMe page. Okay, so you're going to see that, and that is where that money will be sent to. So if you won the auction, you will pay the GoFundMe page directly. And once we get confirmation that you have paid that, then we will send out your prizes. So that'll be not your prizes. What do we call them? Auction items. There you go. So this is me on a Sunday. It's like having an egg cracked in butter on a hot pan. That's what's left of me by Sunday. But I still love doing these shows on Sunday. There's something about it. It's fun. So we will let you know where to send that money. Actually, I'll let you know that now. It is on my page. It is right above the live because I posted it right as we went live. So you'll see it there. And again, once you put the money in there, then we will be notified and you will get your auction item. And I want to thank everybody that did bid tonight. That is a really, it's
Has
an
it
amazing
closed?
thing. We're closed. Okay, let's announce the winners. So the winners of the books, okay.
350.
Oh,
And the winner is, guess who the winner is?
who?
It happened to be Frank.
Frank Ferruccio, you are the wiener of Debbie's books, and they are 3 books that I really personally would love to read. I haven't had a chance to read a book in so long, it's scary. But this is what I used
Well, you
to
can
read.
borrow them from Frank.
I used to read these books, autobiographies. When I was growing up, this was my passion, was to read about other people's life.
I didn't really get into a long conversation about her library because we've done this before.
Yeah.
But basically, my mother had a huge biography and autobiography collection that went with the museum library. So we had both. And so there was a lot, there are literally, a few hundred of this style books in there. So she was really into wanting to sometimes research an item or a story that related to a movie, and that's why we had all the books. And she loved to read them herself. As you know, she loved a good soap opera story, and most of these have that type of content.
Yes.
Next, your item.
Next,
Okay, it's
Kat's,
Kat's item.
my
Hold on.
my kimono, my fringe, and oh gosh, it's beautiful. There it is.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't. It's yeah. You'd have to move the camera back there. Number one. We'll
There
just
you
stay
go.
on Kat.
Okay, I'm not sure what to do, but
That's okay.
505 is Barbara Hammond.
505.
Would you like to put it on?
505. I'll put
I
it.
think
Wait,
that's
can
what
I?
you should do.
I could, but you know what? I don't think I can because of all my feathers and my microphone and everything.
Yeah, you
but
can. Just throw over your
Let
shoulders.
me just feel. Oh, I love this, Barbara. I have worn this in so many.
You can stand up. She's got you.
and it's in mint
I've
condition.
helped you get dressed before.
That is
for
true.
your shows here.
Right. Oh no.
Oh,
Here.
okay, just like this?
No.
Just go over
Let
your
me
shoulders.
try.
Just
No,
go over.
I've got. It'll never fit. Are you kidding? Okay, Barbara.
now.
Here we go. This
When it
is.
matches your clothes, too.
And it
That you
does.
have on right now.
Yes, it's
Look
awesome.
how nice that looks.
This is such a beautiful, there it is, if you can see. It's beautiful.
gorgeous.
It has so many beautiful, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. And it's wonderful because you can wear it all year round. It's not too hot in the summer. It is just, and when I tell you I would wear it if I was out there buying it because it's a piece. You just aren't going to see that too many places. So congratulations, birthday girl.
Can I
You can say something.
something?
Yes.
Who was the underbidder under Frank?
Under Frank for what?
The books.
The books.
Because I gave you, if you remember, 3 other books, and if the underbidder would like, I will give you 3 other books from her collection. If you know who the underbidder is. Was it Kevin? Barb Kevin?
We could let Barb pick.
Well,
the
she
books,
could.
too.
Well, I mean, I have probably 10 books total besides these, so I could let her pick 3 of those, and she could just have it for the underbid. That way, we raise a little bit more for the cause.
Take a look and,
Yeah. So if you guys could figure out who the anyway, I just think since I have the books they're in the same condition. These are all in mint condition. You know, they basically have been read once or twice, or some of them have little notations and stuff in them, but that would be all the more interesting.
Right.
You know.
All right, so we'll ask
No,
her.
but that's a good way
Yeah.
to raise a little more
Little
for your
money,
cause.
Yep. Okay. Sharon Amorosa says, "Wow, that's nice, Todd. You are so generous." And so I'll ask Barb Kevern, and there's no pressure, Barb,
Right,
whatsoever.
but
We're
I'm
just
sure I
saying
could
if
find
that's
three
ama-
books
yeah,
the
we
same.
have
They have the
beautiful
same
books.
library stickers in them, and
Yep.
you know they just be, you know, you'll give her some choices.
Yes.
You guys have her like phone number, right?
Yes.
So do we have to
Oh.
do
We're
texting?
on speed dial.
Yeah, I don't want to text
Barb
message all
was
this.
here at Get Your Fire Back.
No, I know. I just don't want to have to do texting with
Yeah,
all this. Like,
yeah.
guess what book I want. Could take forever.
No, we don't. You look so handsome in those glasses. If
And
I
you
could
know,
just say it
that's
one more
Frank said
time.
that on there. Todd is so very handsome.
She said, Barb Kevern said, consider it done. I would have donated again anyway.
Well, no, this way you get three
But,
groovy
yeah,
books.
We're going to get you 3 groovy books. That's what I love.
Okay, and now for the grand prize.
Okay, and now for the
grand
final, finalmente, we have, Debbie's.
Debbie robe.
The Debbie.
Well, it's really a pantsuit,
Do
right?
you remember her in this? A
course.
million. I mean, she wore this all the time.
That was one of her sit around the fire Christmas time outfits.
Yes, and it's you know it's just like such a beautiful color, and Seth found something that he thought that this was in, but Frank,
It's possible.
you already own the one that he found, so he's still looking because I
Frank-
know that I've seen.
Well,
this.
I have.
Frank now owns this also.
Oh, of course.
Yes, so there
Well,
you go.
We'll look through some of the pictures and see what we can find for them.
Yeah, but Frank, thank you so much. And we're just so grateful. Thank you so much because Cheryl Murray, we are really wanting to raise that money for you. So I want to thank everyone that bid today and for the people that won. Thank you so much. Thank you beyond thank you. We're getting there. We are getting there. So we're I'm happy. I'm pretty happy.
See, look at
today.
this one.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You could find that one, but that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be like a casual picture,
Yep.
you know, like that. Look, she's wearing my grandmother's ring.
Let's see.
That's my grandma's ring.
Oh, yeah. Look at her little. I bet that was after a show.
Well, I was just trying to look through some cash. See, like I think that if you're going to find her in that outfit, you're going to find it like casual. Like here she is playing with Yippee. Look,
Oh, look at that.
that's so funny.
It sure is.
That's a pretty good one there. Look.
Yes.
See, now that outfit I've seen.
Yep.
See, there's that square ring you have.
I have that. Yeah, I love that.
But anyway, you know, the bottom line is that somewhere with her, usually,
Yep.
it's just like this, like there, you know, that outfit. I know where that is. You know, you just have to go through the 45 million pictures of her.
Yes, which we have every one of.
Like here she is with Uncle Bill.
Oh, I just saw her with the.
This one here.
That's Uncle Bill, but I just saw her with Phyllis Diller. Was this Phyllis right here? Is that Phyllis Diller?
Where are you seeing that?
Right here.
In relation. Oh, I see. In order, but I have. Oh, this one.
Yeah, that looks like.
That's Phyllis. Yeah.
Look how good Phyllis Diller looks there.
Yeah, they're both in there. You know, well,
I
Phyllis
think
was
that I would
Phyllis
say-
is 10 years older than my mom.
But your mom probably is about 50 there, or 55, I
Maybe.
think. Maybe at the most. Yeah, I think that. Anyway, everybody, thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because we really, you know, our dream always is to do good in the world. And so thank you for doing good in the world
How about
today.
that shirt? Have you seen that shirt around?
Oh, my gosh. Look, are we on that? We are.
Yeah.
Okay, Aspen, you've done an amazing job today, by the way, little girl. I love you. That is Debbie from the Liberace movie on HBO.
Behind the
called
Candelabra.
Behind the Candelabra. And yes, that was shocking. Remember when we got sent that picture? And we were like, why is
No, I didn't know.
why is
I didn't-
anyone sending this old
No, I hadn't-
picture of this old lady?
I had
we didn't
no
get
idea.
it. We didn't know it was Debbie.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, so anyway. Yay! So happy Sunday, everybody. Let's find something for everybody to say goodbye to each other on and play, any old thing. Nothing we're going to get in Facebook jail for, since it is my page. It's like, whew, let's not get me kicked off. We have probably we could, I don't know what we could visit today, but there you go. We're going to give you something to watch as you say goodbye to each other. And thank you for spending your Sunday with us. It's always a pleasure. I watched Maurice Bernard's show this morning, and that was fun. And he and his wife are going to come visit, and he wants to do something here, so that will be really fun. Super excited about that. And you found something. What have we found?
Well, I have,
As
how
long
about
as
the
it
laugh
doesn't have
in?
any, if it has music, keep it under 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's all we can do is 10 seconds. I think it's 10. Yeah, here it's thinking. There you go.
Well, let's see if we can find my mom. This is the Rowan and Martin laugh in.
The fickle finger of fate.
Well, I'm gonna scan up until we see the scene with my mom in it.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't have it unless she's in it.
Yes, and then maybe we could get the fickle finger.
Well, as you know, I have that fickle
I
finger
know. I
fade
think it
away.
would be fun to see it. There
See,
you
there
go.
he's holding it. Who's he gonna give it to?
Week, the poor babies have been forced to scrap a few of their pet projects.
Well, maybe they could save us a few dollars.
I loved this
Well, yes,
show
they could.
growing up.
And no, they didn't.
Oh,
Regardez-moi. The B-70 bomber, the nuclear-powered plane, the Snark robot bomber.
so they blew a few bucks. Nobody's perfect.
Okay, well, anyway, I thought it said my mom is on this, so is she?
I don't know, but when you look at how many stars came out of this, it's incredible, isn't it? It's just
Look, there's
incredible.
Sammy.
Yep. So many great people.
I was just thinking, oh, I see why.
Why?
This is like an anniversary edition thing.
Oh.
So there's going to be one skit in here with my mom in it, is what it gets down to.
Yes, well,
I may have a hard time finding it, though.
well, we'll let people go then. Thank you very much, everybody. And I think you should just let it play for a few minutes while we just let this play. I think everyone loves old stuff anyway. So we can, old shows and things.
Mom?
Mother was wrong.
Let's try it again. 2-step to the left. 2-step forward. 2-step to the right. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Epstein, ye be a mumbler.
We would like to thank Ernest and Julio Galileo, for the delightful holiday season, all for $1.43, including tax and tip.
Oh, $1.43? Did we drink 5 gallons of that stuff? Happy New Year!
Hey, give us a little kiss.
Oh, I'm not that kind of a girl.
You'll walk home.
Anyway.
I believe the Alaska State Fair is August the 19th through September the 5th for the website. And they're asking, people are asking.
August 19th.
It's long, through September 5th.
Oh, yeah, but I'm only there for 5 days, so let me look. Okay. Did we get off already?
Well, you're parked.
I'm parked, but we're still live.
I could run her with Merv Griffin.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah.
Sit down, Ginger.
That was very good.
Ginger and Fred, huh?
I thought Donald and I were going to do all that dancing.
Oh, no,
You did it.
I move much better than Donald.
Oh,
I
do
always
you?
have. People don't know that.
It's a recording, you know.
Yeah.
Well, luckily you sing. I don't know
Hi, you
about your
beautiful.
dancing.
Look at you.
Hi, dear.
Life
So
is
good to be
good, huh?
back.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like coming on your show because you're very sweet. I've known you for so many years.
Oh, my.
And you're a real person, so I like it.
Yeah. A person to develop a cold. However, we have known each other a long time,
Yes. Let's see, it was 1949.
That was my father. Are you crazy?
I met you in 1949.
Freddie Martin band days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, it was way before you were a big star. You were struggling along. Now it's so
You knew me when I
wonderful.
was struggling.
No, you're rich now. It's fabulous. One of us should be.
You were rich.
I know, but anyway, sometimes you get the money, then you lose the money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. And Shasha, you're getting married. You've married again.
I know, darling, but if first you don't succeed, try and try again.
There must be rice marks all over your body.
I know, but you keep, well, I'm looking good.
I know
don't
you're
you see?
looking wonderful. Keep the chin
The
up.
bosoms up
The
on the-
bosoms are up. Almost hitting the chin, yes?
Thank you, darling. Well, that's all right. I think I look wonderful. This is a prince she married. Did you read it?
Yeah.
I love all that gossip.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know it's all a pack of lies, but I read it anyway. It's like a comic book.
But he's the prince, and then it says he's the Duke of Saxony. Saxony. Could be Saxony, bro.
Well, that's why she has a smile on her face.
So, yeah. So we're going to have to call her Duchess Zsa. That's a mouthful.
I don't know. I'll call her whatever she wants.
Yeah.
As long as she's happy and he's a nice guy,
right.
who cares?
That's
You
right.
keep reading all this
You're
stuff.
married again.
Isn't that shocking? I said
No.
I'd never marry again. Well, I was single 13 years, and I said, no, I can't do that again. It's too painful, and starting all over again with a relationship, and love is such a
Splendid thing. Splendid thing.
Love is a very splendid thing,
Yeah.
hard to find. But yes, I married a wonderful man. He's
Businessman.
Businessman, not in show business, isn't that?
And the last one, not in show business. First one, show business.
Well,
Then you
Eddie
gave
was-
up show business.
Yeah,
for that.
no, he gave up show business. That was my first husband was Eddie, and then I was married a second time to a businessman in the shoe business. So I have a lot of old records and a lot of old shoes.
Well, who's more exciting, show business or business?
Well, I think it has to be somebody, Merv, as you would have. Somebody has to have color and it's fun.
But how
You
do
know,
they handle your business, not knowing the kind of work you do?
But I don't think that you should marry a man that's going to handle your business. You marry a man that'll handle you well.
Well, I don't mean handle your, well, he should handle some
But that
of your
all
business.
comes.
No, I really mean, what do I mean? No, I mean somebody,
You got confused when you said handle my business. Your mind went totally to sex.
it
and
did
you went-
not, it did
I
not.
saw your eyes go, oh, yeah. La bonza bene, la frutta c'è.
No, but isn't it hard for them to understand?
Look, they're
People in show
still-
business are crazy.
I know we're all
How can
crazy.
you marry a serious businessman?
Because we're so much fun. We are fun.
Yeah.
And he has to be fun. Because I wouldn't marry him. I would only marry this man because he's really fun.
Now, do you
know?
tap dance around the house?
No, I just do that with Donald O'Connor.
In other words, when he yells at you, if he's angry at you, you don't go into a song and dance. And
I do make jokes.
you do?
Yeah, he always liked tall ladies. Now, I'm 5'1.5", so I get up on little benches around the house. And I say, hi, darling. When he comes in the door, I hide behind the door on a bench, and I say, it's me, the tall one with the... Hello. Well, I'm shorter, so they all accumulated,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But you must have had your
Oh,
nose
they
stuck
didn't get it.
in men's vests all your life. You know what I
I
mean?
had my nose
Everybody
stuck
wants...
in men's vests all my life. Merv,
No,
this is
that's
a
not
filthy
sexist.
show.
Not a filthy show. But if tall men love you and they hug you, you're stuck in their buttons. You know what I
The man is living in the 30s.
Can't get a thing past him.
Just a little humor. Hello.
Hello.
You have to have a good time in life.
Oh, Bet, and are you?
Dr. Who's always said, I'm going to tell you about sex. You listen to me. I listen
I'm
to
having
this.
trouble with my sex.
You are?
Yes. How do you reach a climax, Doctor?
Then you grab hold of it and you shake it like crazy.